Hello, and thank you for listening to the New Music Alliance Radio Hour. This is a special show featuring the best harmonies from Western New England artists. And you just heard the CarLeans with Little Victories. And we started off with Eavesdrop with Cheers. Let's go to the CarLeans, which is comprised of Jim Carpenter, Sarah McLean, and Karina Malburn on the upright bass. And in this song, we get a special treat because it includes Rachel Sargent McLean, who is from the McLean sisters, her and Sarah. Yeah. And that makes this song so much special because the album version off of Retrospective in 2019, it's actually Jim Carpenter singing the lead on this. And Sarah
Mm.
is kind of doing some backup vocals. But it's magical once the McLean sisters get together.
It really is such a beautiful tune. This might be, it was kind of a surprise favorite of mine on this whole playlist here. Such really beautiful melodic acoustic guitar work from Jim there. I
Mm,
was really blown away by his playing throughout. And I really just love these stripped down projects that don't really need
yeah.
drums per se to like still have great energy and forward momentum. And I think that in
And
part
that's
is
coming
is
from a
thanks.
percussionist, huh?
That's right. And they had a little shaker in there, which was great. That gave it some forward momentum. But also the bass work by Karina is also really, really nice. And having a good bassist can go a long way when it comes to the rhythmic
Mm.
nature of a tune. But this was wonderful.
The harmonies are so rich and full and just, yeah. I just played Sarah Mack last week. Just love her music and the songwriting. And Jim Carpenter is performing lately with his band, the Julios. You can keep an eye out for them. But in Sarah Mack is performing solo right now. See, February 15th, she'll be at Expressions Songwriter Series in West Hartford. And on March 6th at the Tamarack Lodge in Voluntown, Connecticut.
This is just a very rich sound. It's a very just something lovely. It's you have this group just get together, make this beautiful sound. And as much as, especially as a vocalist, I do love to have the drums. You can make a lot of good sound and have a lot of big energy without it. And I did notice that about this. Brilliant. Eavesdrop.
Eavesdrop.
Cheers.
I'm a big fan of Eavesdrop. I've been following this project for a long time, and
It's a project, isn't it? It's like a
it is. Well, it's evolved. You know, when I first started seeing Eavesdrop, it was just the trio. It was just Kara Wolf, Laura Buchanan, and Carrie Wirt. And the harmonies they were doing together with just like a little stomp box and I think a single guitar at the time was so full and so inspiring. And then sure enough, down the line, I mean, these guys are based out of Holyoke, Mass. And have been playing in Western Mass for a long time. I moved down here in 2015 and started catching on to their stuff pretty quickly. But then they brought on Kara's now husband, Darby Wolf, on organ, and he's one of my favorite organists around. Used to play with Ryan Montbleu and I think Rubble Bucket and some others, and he's an amazing, amazing organist. So having the three of them and then adding that into the mix and great drums and everything on this track too, just fills out their sound and gives you something real special, I think.
Yeah, they also have Jared Quinn, who's fantastic.
Oh, yes.
I love Jared. And when I saw him that he was on this, I'm like, oh man, they got a good one. And Jared doesn't play with anybody. He plays with really great people. And I said, he's a guitarist. He's not going to be the harmony guy in this. So I figured that the original group were the harmony people, and they had some, great musicians, join in and be part of this project. Really unique. I enjoy this a lot.
Yeah, and of note, Sturgis Cunningham on drums, who's amazing. Used to play with Martin Sexton. Mark Seedorf, who played with Dinosaur Jr. And Malk McKay. Like it's a really solid project on this album. The whole Eavesdrop release, the whole first release of their, or I guess it's their, whatever you call the album that has their name. Is there a specific word for that? I can't remember.
Eponymous.
Yeah, there you go. It's the eponymous album from Eavesdrop
It's
is
a
filled with some
bottom.
great, filled with some great players.
Yeah, the great driving rhythm, lots of energy in this song. I love it. And you
Yeah.
can catch them on June 19th. That's Friday of the Green River Festival.
I
Oh
know who
yeah.
goes, he always goes to the Green River Festival no matter what. You, Mark Ramone.
Well, as do I. So we'll see each other there,
You,
Mark.
Tobey
Yeah,
Sol LaRoche. Mark Ramone, are you going to be inside in the special seating area where
the
you always
VIP tent. Yeah.
with your little tent? I always
If
get, he invites me. He says he'll bring me in, but I never get up there.
you can't blame it on the cold weather.
I don't blame him. I
That's
have a
right.
real estate emergency. I always have a real estate emergency.
Hmm.
I had a gig one year that was not the Green River Festival. It was an elsewhere thing. So bringing up the end of this show here, we have really
You know what we shouldn't even say. We should just say it's
just
the best harmonies ever.
best harmonies
That's
ever.
going to be the last song.
That's the last song. We won't
And
tell
we're
you
starting off with, like, you could
some
say arguably the second best, the
second best
Nields.
to our sisters. They're sisters, and that would be the Nields, The Darkest Day.